Alright, so day 8 of going through my entries for the A Journey Within introspective journal. So today's quote is, "Set wide the window, let me drink the day." And then it says, "Write your own quote synonymous with the quote, explain your interpretation and what you," sorry, typo, "what you think 'let me drink the day' means." So yeah, if you're following along, go ahead and pause the video and take like 5 or 10 minutes to just write your response, and then I'll be back on with my response here in a second. Okay, so this is actually one of the shortest responses. This is the first time that I didn't like fill up the whole page. And I remember whenever I read this question, like, I don't know if I was just in a mood, but I didn't really like the quote and I didn't really like the question. So what I wrote was, I don't really have a synonymous quote. To be honest, the task of trying to come up with one gave me a bit of anxiety because I don't feel talented or creative enough to come up with a deep or meaningful quote on my own. And that kind of goes back to where I said, you know, I feel like I'm very analytical. And when you ask me, it's like my boss tells me that I'm creative, but I don't understand why she says that I'm creative. But initially, like, that really shocked me because I didn't think I was a creative person at all. But I think where I am creative, I'm not good at coming up with my own random ideas. But I think what I'm good at is if somebody gives me something that's already got a start, like I'm good at working off of templates and then taking like a template and changing it into something new, but starting with like an original idea. Like I'm not good at just starting out with like a brand new idea. Which, I mean, that's kind of what this is. You've got this template of the first quote and then trying to make a synonymous quote. But yeah, I just wasn't feeling it, and I'm still not feeling it. But anyway, so I said I didn't feel like I could come up with a deep or meaningful quote. And I said, to be honest, I don't really even like this one. The set wide the window part, you know, I would visualize someone just like flinging open some windows like you've seen like in movies or commercials or things like that, where it's like bright and they're flinging open the windows. And I like that part. That gives me like a good feeling. I like natural light and everything. So I said, you know, that part makes me picture someone opening some swinging window panes on a bright sunny day. But then the "let me drink the day" part is the one that I don't really care for. I said that part doesn't really seem to go well with it. And, you know, like, you know, you swing wide the windows and I picture someone like soaking in the sunlight, but like drinking in, like, drink just doesn't, like, I don't relate like drinking with like taking in sun, you know. It just gives me like a weird visualization. And it just kind of ruins the first part of it for me. I said, like, I think I get the meaning as to be open to things and really take everything in, but I just picture someone gulping down a glass of water because I can't picture someone like drinking sunlight. And it sort of like ruins the visualization of the metaphor. And I said, maybe soak in the day or bask in the day's warmth. I said, I don't know. It all seems like someone who's trying too hard to be deep. And I prefer something like the old standard of seize the day. Like, I know it's like cliche because everybody's overused it. You know, it started getting really used in like the 2000s or whatever. But I've always liked it, like whether or not it's overused, because it just feels powerful and motivating when you say, you know, I'm going to seize this day or whatever. But yeah, that's what I wrote about that. And I guess that's really all I have to say about it. You know, I mean, I think it's kind of straightforward, you know, just take everything in and don't know. That's what I have for this one. I'll be back tomorrow with day 9.